Hey everybody, Karen O'Donnell from Imperfect EFT. Welcome. Today is going to be our part 5 of our IVF treatment series, and this is our last of the series, but I will be doing other EFTs for future if you feel that you would need that. So today the part that we are going to be focusing on with your IVF treatment is the after the implantation, the waiting period until you get your results of whether or not your pregnancy and your IVF was successful. The waiting period it feels incredibly long. It's typically 4 to 6 weeks until you know whether or not the IVF has been successful and if you have succeeded in becoming pregnant. So again, it's an incredibly stressful part of this whole process. Waiting is awful and nobody wants to wait for anything. So up until this point, I do want to say congratulations for getting to this point, because the whole process with the medications, with all of the labs that you need to go through, your hormones being so erratic, and the whole process has been incredibly successful. So congratulations for getting to this point, and I want to follow through and complete the whole part of the procedure for your treatment, and we're going to be doing EFT for the stress of the waiting period after your implantation. So thank you for joining me, and again, I really hope that this whole series has created a lower stress level for you so that you can have the best experience of your IVF and that you would have very good results. So I wish that for all of you, and we're going to begin. So this is again part 5 after your implantation, for waiting for the results. So we're going to start with our karate chop point and our even though statement. So even though it is very stressful to wait for the results, I accept that's how I'm feeling right now. Even though this waiting period is going to be incredibly stressful, I deeply and completely accept myself. And again, you can just use the other statement if you feel that that's better for you. So again, we're going to say, even though this waiting period is very stressful for me, I accept that's how I'm feeling right now. So we're going to start at the eyebrow point, the stress that I'm feeling about the waiting period. On the side of the eye, my body has been feeling so much stress with this whole process. Under the eye, but now I just have to wait. Under the nose, I am feeling so stressed about waiting. On the chin, this waiting period I think is going to be awful. On the chest, my body feels so much stress about this waiting period. Under the arms, this waiting period is really causing a lot of stress in my body. On top of the head, this stressful time during the waiting period. And we're going to continue on because I have a feeling that you need it. So right at the eyebrow point, the stress that I'm feeling about the waiting period. On the side of the eye, I can feel the stress in my body. Under the eye, it is safe to feel this in my body. Under the nose, the stress of the waiting period. On the chin, the stress in my body about the waiting period. On the chest, I don't like to wait for anything. Under the arms, it is really hard to wait for this. On top of the head, the stress that I'm feeling about the waiting period. And then just take a deep breath and let it go. So as always, we want to reassess how you're feeling in terms of the sensation that you had. Is it still the same number as it was before? And again, you can repeat any part of that first part of this video so that your number can be down to a very low number. And then our third round that I'm going to be doing next, we're going to be just releasing the rest as what we can. So at the eyebrow point, we're going to say the stress that I'm feeling about the waiting period. On the side of the eye, this whole IVF process has been so stressful. Under the eye, it is safe to feel this way. Under the nose, it is safe to let all of this stress go. On the chin, the stress related to the whole IVF treatment and this waiting period, I can let go. On the chest, I can let the stress go. Under the arms, my body can let the stress go. On top of the head, I can let the stress go. Take a deep breath. And out. I hope you're feeling less stressed. You may need to do this often because the waiting period can feel like it's forever. So every day, a couple times a day. I do recommend that any of these videos that you share with your friends and family, as well as your spouse, partner, anybody who is trying to support you through this whole treatment, because IVF is of course very emotional for yourself as well as the people who love you and who are surrounding you. So please share this so that they know some of the things that you might be going through. And I really feel that this may help them as well to be able to support you so that you can know that you are being nurtured and loved by the people around you. So please share this with all of your friends who are going through this. Continue doing this yourself as many times as you need to, and share this with your friends and family so that they can help to support you. So I thank you, and I really hope that this has helped you through your process. Please comment on any of the process that you feel that this has helped, or if there are other improvements that you feel that I could make with these videos, because all I want to do is to help people be successful, especially with this particular treatment. So I thank you, and I hope that you can share this with friends and family, and that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can continue doing other EFT treatments for other people. And I wish you the most success. So thank you and good luck.